is not just because one day somebody realized that there are 12 cycles, 12 lunar cycles through the year, okay? There are 12 months because each month is a unique creation. Each month is a unique creation, but still the month is a category, it's a grouping, okay? And there are 12 possible permutations of the divine name of Yud He Vav He, or Yud Ke Vav Ke, okay? And those different permutations indicate how the divine light of creation is coming down in this particular month. Okay? There are 12 tribes. Each tribe is associated with a month. Now, a great book that puts all this information together is a book by Nechama Nedborny. It's called The 12 Dimensions of Israel. I don't see it on my bookshelf right now, so otherwise I would take it out and show it to you. I know that I have it upstairs, but in any case, it's a great book. I consider it like a masterpiece. And then there's a particular organ of the body that is associated with each month. Then there's also a psychological function of our being that is associated with each month. Now, what does that mean, practically speaking? It basically means that each month has these particular qualities, and it's a time that you could focus on fixing, improving these particular qualities in your life. Okay? So, Ha'ot, the second last line on the page, Ha'ot shel chodesh hi Samach, the letter of the month is the letter Samach, was Gula, and the specialness of the month is Skula shilo hi Sheina. You know the word Skula, it's one of the words that are hard to translate. What color is Segol?
Purple.
Purple. And why do all the staff in Heathrow Airport wear these purple jackets? Do you know why? Why purple? Because of the royal color. This Arab sure I want to see him. So he wants. He doesn't want me to see him, but I want to see him.
See if you block the view.
I don't mess with the rabbi. There's a good reason why purple's a royal color.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know the exact country, but somewhere in the middle of India, they were producing a kind of plant that made purple, and
it's the hardest color to dye.
It's at one point it was something that was so rare that people hadn't seen it.
It's very rare. It was very rare, and there's a street there called Rehov Sabaim, the street of the dyers, D-Y-E-R-S, and they were one of two Jewish families that were kept here throughout all our exile, because every conquering king that came to Israel wanted to have purple fabric, and they kept it as a trade secret, and that's why they were able to stay, because only royalty used to wear purple. Okay, and the word comes from in the Chumash, "Vatem tihiyu li mamlechet kohanim, mamlechet vehitem li sigula mikol ha'amim." You will be a sigula for me from all the nations, which we translate as being, you will be the most special nation to me. Okay, so when people say, "Oh," now the word has come to be used as an amulet also, like what are you doing with that? Like the chamsa, you know what a chamsa is, right? Like the Sfardim have a chamsa, right? The hand with the eye and so on. It's a segula, okay? It's something special. It's something that brings you protection. She's wearing a chamsa, right? Even though she's from Toronto, right? Okay, So when he says that the skula of the month that means that the special quality of the month is sleep. Vod mashu al chodesh Kislev, last line on the page. Another thing about Kislev is Kayadua is known. 12 החודשים מקבילים, page 16, ל-12 השבטים. The 12 months correspond with the 12 tribes. ואומר האריזל, and the Arizal teaches that חודש כסלו הוא החודש של שבט בנימין. That the month of Kislev is associated with the tribe of Benjamin. Benjamin is the last of the 12 tribes. Okay? Binyamin hu Sofer Shvatim. So Binyamin is the last of the tribes. Hashana and sleep is the Sof Hayam. When do you sleep? At the end of the day, right? So everything is at the end. It's the end of the month. It's the tribe of Benjamin. It's sleeping. It's all and it's celebrated at night, right? So it's all happening at the end, right? מה כל העניין של חנוכה? So what's Hanukkah all about? היינו ממש בסוף. We were at the end. חסרי אונים וחסרי תקווה. We were at a loss. Like, what are we going to do now? And we were feeling like there's no hope anymore. Chashecha gemura. It was like complete darkness, right? Ani shachafti vayishana. Like the verse says, I lay down and I'm sleeping. Karov lemita. Sleeping is something that's partial death, right? So the Az Hofia Ha'or, and then the light showed up. Then the light appeared. Hakitzoti, I awoke, Ki Hashem Yismecheni, because God will support me. Now, Miriam, pick one letter from the word Yismecheni. I know what she's going to pick.
Mem.
No, I guess wrong.
I'm sorry.
Not some.
Samach.
Oh.
Right? And so I misled you by saying I know what you're going to pick. Okay, so okay. What does the word Yismacheni mean? Support me, right? What does the word Samech mean? Samech is support. Samech Hashem l'chol hanoflim. God supports all those who are falling, right? And right. Mm-hmm. Supporting, right?
It's Hebrew, like modern Hebrew, sometimes like trust, right?
No, bitachon is trust. So if you ani samech alecha means I'm relying on you. Not that I'm trusting you, but I'm relying on you. Okay, and a blanket. It's called smicha, but I think that's spelled with a sin. I'm not sure. I think it's spelled with a sin. In any case. So, and what is this letter? What is the shape of the letter Samach? It's a circle, right? It was being supported from all around. It's like a hug, right? Mahi ha'ot Samach. What is the letter Samach? Samech Hashem l'chol hanoflim. God supports all who are falling. V'zokef l'chol hanoflim, and He uprights all who are bent over. So Hasamach hi agula, the letter Samach is round. Igul sagur, it's a closed circle. Kishata yored beigul, when you get to the bottom of a circle, umagi achi lamata, you get to the very bottom of the circle. Pitom ata ole lamala, there's nowhere to go but up. Hakol mithapeich, everything starts turning around. Mitoch hachoshech, from within the eyes, bokeya ha'or, the light begins to pierce through the darkness, right? So he's explained Hanukkah coming at the end of the month, right? He's basically given us the essence of Hanukkah, that is the holiday that we celebrate at the end of the month. It's a holiday that we're celebrating at a time. By the way, that book I gave you in English is most of the teachings that are in here. Okay? Somebody's at the door. And so the right. And by the way, last year I showed it to you. There's a great animated video about Hi. I can pass you this book. Pass you this book over here. Shalom Aleichem. What was it called? Do you remember I showed it to you? It's a great animation on Hanukkah. It's actually a brilliant piece of work. It's beautifully done, and you can see it on YouTube. It's called The Lights of Hanukkah. It's a half a thing, and the dialogue is great. The animation is great. It's really worth seeing it on YouTube. The lights. Is it called? The Lights of Hanukkah. Well, at the end of the lesson, we'll find it. Okay. So good. So now he's going to go and explain this idea of the letter Samach and sleeping. Okay. So we're on page 17.
See, look, this last lesson that we had, where we went over the specialness of Hanukkah. Can one say that Hanukkah was chosen because of the date of Hanukkah and the time of Hanukkah was chosen specifically for these reasons?
No, the fact is that Hanukkah, the Gemara says, is celebrated because that's the day that we were victorious over the Greeks.
Yeah.
Okay? In other words, the war ended on that day.
Right. My
No.
question is not the day, but the time.
No, but and that's when in other words, that's when the rabbi said, okay, now we can celebrate the miracle. Okay?
So the miracle happened with Mecca.
And that's when we found the oil. Okay. Now what we're doing over here is we're saying, well, this is very significant. Look at when this miracle occurred. This miracle occurred in the darkest of times. Okay. Right.
And all the other young Taiwan occurred.
Are either well, Pesach started at night also, but it's either the beginning of the month, it's anywhere from the beginning of the month up to full moon.
But you see it in time during the day.
Yeah, but it's the Makas Bechoros. Right? So, Himlich Ot Samach B'Shena, page 17. Mahi Hashena, what is sleep? Mitzad Echad Shena Himavet, on the one hand, sleep is death. Shnat Olam, the sleep of the world, right? For those of you who've ever been to Canada and other parts of where you have winter and snow and everything, you're from Texas. Even though your name is Austin?
My mother.
Okay, well, where are you from?
Here.
So you know about snow. Okay. and so, right, so like winter is basically a big sleep, right? All the plants, everything's going to sleep, right? So it's like a kind of a death, right? Kishadam made v'nikbar, when a person dies and is buried, so what do people say? They say he's sleeping in the ground. But on the other hand, but sleep on the other hand could be something very, very special, right? The sleep is, the dreams are considered like 1/60th of prophecy, right? You can have some like really enlightening dreams. And the Chodesh Kislev, so in the month of Kislev, the idea of sleeping associated with Kislev, right, is the time of the year when the nights are long, right? So, and people tend to sleep more during, right? Just go back to the time that you didn't have electricity yet, right? How late would you stay up reading by candlelight?
Darker earlier.
It's darker earlier. The nights are longer,
Rains.
right? Rain, snows. You go to sleep, right?